Confined pala si Pangulong Duterte that time. So, hindi pala maganda ang nararamdaman ni Pangulong Duterte. Kaya pala nung nakita natin sa video na parang mahirap siyang magsalita. It's because naka-confine pala si Pangulong Duterte that time, mga kabibig. Pero kinaya niya para humarap ng first appearance. Earlier that day, Council has submitted a request for the postponement of the initial appearance citing inter alia issues of competence to stand trial. This request, however, was rejected by the pre-trial chamber. Uy, ay, grabe no? Yung tao na hospital, na confine, tapos nag-request sana na hindi sana siya hindi mo na siya, i-postpone mo na yung initial appearance niya kasi na-confine sa hospital. Tapos hindi pinagbigyan ng pre-trial chamber. Ang nangyari, yung unang video ni Pang Duterte, kaya pala hirap siyang magsalita, it's because nandun pala siya sa hospital. Pagod ang katawang, galing biyahe pa yun, may sakit pa siya. He was pushed to appear. Walang talaga for ICC, para sabihin ng ICC na, oh, heto na si Digong. Grabe. Despite Mr. Duterte's noticeable drowsiness during the initial appearance, the presiding judge stated as follows: the court's doctor of the opinion that you are fully mentally aware and fit. Grabe. Grabe naman yung presiding judge. Ginamit pa ang doktor, sabi ng doktor, you are mentally aware and fit. Pero that time, si Pangulong Duterte, nasa hospital. Confined siya. Pero pinagsalita. Pina-appear pa rin. So, ano tulukuhan ICC? Inabuso yun yung tao. Grabe. Hindi kayo nahiya sa pinagagawa nyo para sa pera? Para sabing tagumpay kayo? Bongbong Marcos, oh. Ito yung gawa mo, oh. Happy? Happy ang group effort? Hindi kayo naawa? Grabe. No hospitalized. Tapos, sinabi na, oh, kailangan ka mag-appear ha. First appearance mo ito ngayon sa pre-trial chamber. Sabi sila, ma'am, pwede ba i-postpone, ma'am? Kasi ma'am, siya nagkasakit, hindi kaya ng katawan niya. Pero ang sabi ng presiding judge, oh, sabi ng doktor, you're mentally aware and fit. Oh, grabe naman yung doktor na yun. For the sake of sabihin na, oh, nahuli namin si Duterte, nandito si Duterte sa ICC, ang galing-galing namin. Tingnan nyo, oh. Ito pala ang totoong nangyari. Ito pala yung hindi natin alam. Ito pala ang dapat nating malaman at tama ang ginagawa natin that we keep on fighting. We keep on voicing that bring Tatay Digong home. Ito palang pinagdadaanan niya. Kami nakakaiyak ka, bibig. Sa procedural history pa lang, sa kung ano at bakit nagkaganyan si Tatay Digong, bakit may malalang kondisyon si Tatay Digong. It's because sa kanyang pinagdadaanan. Nung nandun na siya sa ICC, first day pa lang, pinahirapan na si Tatay Digong. Naka-confine sa hospital. Tapos, pinuwersa na kailangan kang mag-appear. Video, ha? Ano dito? Oh. Video conference, kailangan kang mag-appear, Duterte. Wala kang choice. Kasi sabi ng doktor, the court's doctor said of the opinion that you are fully mentally aware and fit. Sabi ng presiding judge. Grabe. Grabe ka, bibig. Parang nakakaawa. Ito pa. On 16 May 2025, a CT scan was performed, the result of which were not disclosed to the defense until the receipt of the medical report detailed in paragraph 9 below. His CT scan revealed that, okay, ito na. The CT also, redacted siya. Ito na. Ano ba yung meaning ng redacted? Hanapin natin kung bakit siya, hindi binagay, redacted. For privacy. Confidential memo. Confidential pala kung ano ang laman, kung ano ang resulta ng CT scan. On May 28, 2025, Mr. Duterte was examined at the request of the defense. Ito na. By who subsequently prepared a preliminary medical report. As a result of preliminary findings, and in order to arrive at a definitive conclusion, recommended to further diagnostic procedures, an MRI of the head, and a neuropsychological evaluation. Grabe. Uy, my goodness. Ito yung nangyari kay Tatay Digong, hindi natin alam. On May 29, 2025, the day after the visit, the defense wrote to the chief custody officer of the ICC-DC to request that an MRI be performed as soon as possible. On May 30, 2025, the registry replied to the council as follows. For this reason, the MRI was not performed despite continual supplication and begging until July 21, 2025. My goodness. Hindi pinagbigyan si Pangulong Duterte for MRI from May 30 at pinagbigyan lang siya July 21, 2020. May, June, oh my goodness, almost 3 months na naghihintay ang defense team na magkaroon ng MRI si Pangulong Duterte pero hindi pinagbigyan. For this reason, on May 30, the MRI was not performed despite continual supplication and begging. Nagmamakaawa na please, i-MRI na si Pangulong Duterte. I-MRI na ang kliyente ko. From May to July, they're begging, they're asking, pero hindi pinagbigyan for almost 3 months. On June 4, 2025, Council requested that the ICC-DC permit Mr. Duterte to be examined in a clinical environment by a consultant neuropsychologist selected by the defense. Grabe mga kabibig. Ito pala yung nangyari. On June 5, 2025, the registry requested that it be supplied with preliminary report. Council complied, and the registry was thereby exposed to the defense confidential work product and future strategy. Grabe. Pinulitika. Number 14. Preliminary report was presented to the chamber on June 10, 2025 in support of the defense request for. In rejecting this request, the chamber noted as follows. May mga redacted, tinanggal dyan for redacted meaning for privacy, yung mga statement, yung mga kung anong nalaman doon. On June 12, 2025, the registry replied to the council and denied the request to have Mr. Duterte examined by. Grabe. Council was advised that, tinanggal. Council was further informed that the registrar had asked the MO to proceed with the examination of Mr. Duterte's condition. Ito na. On July 14, 2025, and specifically to enable the chamber to determine the appropriate procedure for litigating competency, the defense requested that all the chamber convene a status conference. The submission set out in detail the bureaucratic red tape that the registry had applied in order to prevent the defense from achieving a timely and complete picture of Mr. Duterte's health. Grabe. The chamber subsequently noting that the pertinent issues, grabe nila, no? Grabing panggigipit ng chamber kay Pangulong Duterte. Grabe panggigipit ng ICC kay Pangulong Duterte. Hindi pinabigyan ng MRI, hindi pinabigyan na ma-examine, hindi talagang pinigilan mga kabibig. Grabe. Ganito sila. Ito. On July 17, 2025, the defense received a neuropsychological evaluation performed by an anonymous expert appointed by the equally anonymous ICCDC medical officer. Wow! So tinulungan si Pangulong Duterte, silently anonymous. Expert ang tumulong kay Pangulong Duterte na magkaroon ng resulta ng neuropsychological evaluation. Kasi nilagay dito anonymous. Tapos, isang ICDC medical officer, anonymous ang tumulong, with whom the defense is forbidden to communicate. This report corroborated preliminary findings, noting a decline. Ito na ang resulta, kabibig. Ay, salamat, may mga tao pa rin sa loob ng ICC na tumulong kay Pangulong Duterte na magkaroon ng MRI at neuropsychological evaluation. This report corroborated preliminary findings, noting a decline in memory. Ito na ha, executive functioning and visio-constructive abilities. Armed with this report, the defense formally notified the chamber of its intention to raise the issue of legal competency as a bar to proceeding with the hearing on the confirmation of charges. On July 21, 2025, the much-awaited MRI was finally performed. Yung una pala, yung neuropsychological evaluation. 21, ito na. From May to July 21, hinihintay nila ang MRI. They're begging for that and they're rejected for how many times?